Newton's law of gravity. If consider two mass m1 and m2, keep distance r between to them. The Newton's law of gravity states that the force of attraction. I also repeat, the Newton's law of gravity is only force of attraction, not repulsion. Force of attraction. The force of attraction states that the force is directly proportional to the product of mass of two body. Is this mass and this mass. Okay, and inversely squared distance between two them. Inversely squared distance between two them. That is, r is distance between two them, and f is proportional to 1 by r square. Okay, so if we combine two equation here, we can write the if we combine two equation, we can write a proportional to m1 m2 by r square. If you omit the proportional sign, you have to include a constant term. What g is the proportional constant, and it is the universal gravitational constant. So gravitational constant. The value of g is always constant for all time, all place, all planet. This does not depend on the place or any planet. It is constant. Let's. What is the unit of the g? What is the unit of the g? Is we can write here f into r square by m1 and m2. The unit of f in SI unit Newton, and distance unit is meter, and a square distance is square, so here r square, and m is the mass unit kg into kg, so Newton meter square kg to the kg square. So the final here g is equals to Newton meter square kg to the power minus 2. Newton meter square kg to the power minus 2. Okay, this is the unit of g. What is the value of g? What is the value of g? The value of g is 6.67 into 10 to the power minus 11 in SI unit. SI unit, that is Newton meter square kg to the power minus 2. Okay, here we'll come back to the gravitational law, Newton's law of gravity. F is equals to g m1 m2 by r square. This is mass, this mass m1 and m2. If the mass change or distance change, any of them, distance or mass, any of body change, the force of gravity will be changed. Like distance between them are and distance is decreases r by 2, then what will be the force? If the distance between two bodies is decreased to half as mass as initial mass, so what will be the force of gravity? F is equals to F1 equals to g m1 m2 by r square. This is initial force, and F2 here is equals to g m1 m2 r by 2, sorry, G m1 to r by 2 square, r by 2 square. So if we simplify the equation 2, we will find that F2 is equals to G m1 m2 r square into 4. 2 square is equals to 4. So this is the value of F1 into 4. So here F2, that is final force, that is distance half of initial, is equals to force of 4 time of initial force. 4 time of initial force. That's why if the distance between two bodies decreases, the force of gravity increase. Force of gravity is increase. Another example, how can it depend on the mass? This body, this, if you take numerical value, it will be easy to understand. It's 2, 4. Distance r. Mass will be 4 and distance same and this mass same. The mass is same. Okay. Then for initial case, F1 equals to 2 into 4 by r, that is 8 by r square, and F2 is 4 into 4 by r square. So here 16 by r square and here 18 by r square. F1 is 18 by r square and F2 is 16 by r square. Now F1 is 8 by r square and F2 is 16 by r square. So F1 by F2 is equals to 8 by r square, 16 by r square, and this is F1 by F2 just to half. F1 by F2 is equals to half. F1 by F2 is equals to half. So F2 equals to 2F1. So mass increases, the force of gravity also increase. The force of gravity also increase. Okay. The character of gravitational force. Character of gravitational force. 1. It is attractive force. It is attractive force. Second, the product of force is proportional to the product of two mass. Force is proportional to the product of two mass, and force is inversely distance between two them. Inversely square distance between two them. Inversely square distance between two them. Next.